update on some projects and this week, and I made some progress, and I hope you enjoy this video. You can subscribe if you want, so grab something to crochet or to drink and enjoy this video. I went to a market, a creative market, and I got felt for Umbreon so I can finish him, so that's good. And I still need to have to cut the rings on his head and arms. I think in the pattern he has rings, so I have to cut those and stick them on Umbreon, and then Umbreon and the Eeveelutions are finished. So that's one project almost done. I also got this book. It's very small. There are 3 parts. I just got one because I wanted to make the hippo. Okay. I wanted to make this one really cute, and then I can, but I first have to test out the velvet yarn that I have and see how it feels to crochet with that yarn. I hope it will be a good yarn to work with, because I want to make a hippo. And in the last video I was crocheting a little frog. Oh, it's so cute. I really enjoy this little one, and the little cheeks, so pink cheeks, so it's really cute. And it's from scrap yarn, so that's also good. I think I'm gonna make another one, and then I hope the yarn will be empty, finished, done, and gone, and we'll have hopefully another frog. But I am not sure when I'm going to do that, but it's on the list. It's on Notion. I will leave the patterns where I talk about in the description. I made 2 more granny squares for my sweater. I only have to do 10 of these, and then I can put it all together. I hope I have enough yarn, but I think I have. So I hope to start that today and see how far it goes with how much progress I'm making on this one. But it's for today. I want to do this. So, and yes, I made a lot of progress on Venusaur. This for the flower base. This was the first attempt. It's way too big for Venusaur. I know my plushie is very big, but this is even bigger than the plushie, so this is not good. And I made a second attempt, and it's way too big. It's in the picture. And this is way better, and I'm going to continue on this, and I think I'm going to frog the other one, but I'm not sure when. I still have some green yarn what I want to use for this, but I might frog the other one first and then use that yarn. Use efficiently. I don't know if I'm going to continue on this for this week, but I made a lot of progress. So I have to go with this. I only have to go up and go a bit smaller and taller, and then I can make the petals, flower petals, and see if they stay up with some what is called iron. No, with some thread that it's quite thick, and then you can put it up and let it have some stability more than just fluffy stuff. So I made some progress, and I am going to continue on the granny squares, and I hope I can make at least 2, maybe more. We'll see how far I come with that project. I'm using acrylic. I'm not sure if I am going to put on some headphones or that I should just put on YouTube. But I have to test that out, so I am going to try that out. I think I'm going to put on some headphones because I don't like the sound of where I'm listening to YouTube. That's better. I do have to update Notion. I often have to do that because there is a lot of new projects or old projects where I made some progress on, and I have to update that. I still have to make the little doll, Amigurumi doll. I made some progress on the body and head, but I haven't made some progress further on the clothing of the doll. But I want to finish the sweater first. No, for today I want to crochet on the sweater. And I'm not certain if I'm able to finish the doll this week, but I hope so. I did some sketching yesterday, did some sketching for new patterns, and I always make some creations that don't make sense, and there were some cute ones in it, so I'm not going to share that because I'm not certain if I'm really going to make one of those. But I did some sketching, so that's very good. That I wanted to do that for a while, and I did that. The yarn bath was a bit big in this yarn ball, so I have to struggle a bit with it. But I always do a center pull, and sometimes it goes good, sometimes it goes bad. I do have to check out what's next for. I have the granny squares for now, but I'm not sure which project I'm going to do next for today. I think I had some pattern writing on the graduation piece for my Amigurumi toy, and I also had I think I had the doll, the Amigurumi doll for next, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. and I want to continue on this, so I'm not sure just yet. There are a lot of projects I want to do. I'm not certain if I'm going to do a video separate for what I all want to do and create, and or just that I ramble about it and talk along the way and see how it goes with projects and update you on the next video what I did. In the pattern you switch colors, or you go to the other side of the granny square, because you get more even granny squares, but I'm using slip stitches to go to the other side, so I don't have to cut the yarn every time I go to a new corner. And so they might be a little bit wonky by doing that, but I have to block them, and I don't think you will see on the back side a little bit of that, but more than that I don't think it's something that will be shown in the piece, in the sweater. So I did that with every square, so I will see if it's good or not, and I'm not certain if I'm going to redo them if it's not beautiful. No, if I'm going to make another sweater after this. I have a lot of projects, what I said, so do want to make more progress on Venusaur as well, or at least make the base of the flower, and then I can start on the petals, flower petals, and I hope that's soon, but I don't know when. I'm also watching YouTube. I don't know how the name is pronounced. Eeveelutions. I don't think I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's an Ikoxun, and she's talking about goals for 2025, about the goals for this year and what she wants to make. And she's talking about blankets and sweaters and shawls, and I'm more of an Amigurumi person. I also have a lot of Amigurumi projects I want to make. I really enjoy making Amigurumi, but not too much, because I will burn out. I had that last year, and I made a lot of progress last year, but I also had a lot of burnout, and I don't want to do that this year. So I want to crochet and enjoy myself and create and just enjoy the craft. And I'm not certain if I'm going to make tutorials. Tutorials are a lot of work, and I don't have patterns correctly finished yet. So I have I have 6 patterns typed out, but they have to be tested by myself once, and then they can be tested by other people. And there is a little bit progress on that, but I'm not making a tutorial on something that's just not finished, not correctly finished. So because tutorials take a lot of time and a lot of footage, and I want to create something that's useful for people and not that you don't get the right toy you want to make. So it's on the dream list. Let I say that I have a dream list. I do have to update that, but it's like a bucket list, and I want to make more on my dream list this year, but tutorials are for the future. So I'm more used to amigurumi than clothing. I made a Karin Bloemen cardigan. It's called cardigan, I believe, in English. But it's way too big for me, and way too big, that's not true. It fits, but the sleeves are a bit long and it's hanging out, and it's the granny squares on the front are yeah, they're too heavy, and I knotted everything, so I am not going to undo the granny squares because everything is weaved in and out and done. And so I do want to make another Karin Bloemen cardigan, and I want to make a red one and an orange with white one, or just an orange one. Really think that's cute, but a lot of work. So it took me a while to finish the Karin Bloemen cardigan, so I'm taking it slow. Yeah, I also want to do some what's called in English, I don't know what's called in English. Filet crochet? No, that's not correct. It's like a little I don't know what's called. I will see if I can find it and update you next time on what I want to do. But that's like what you lay on the table, and like with a special technique with double crochets and slips, the double crochets, and I will update and I will show what I mean. I'm forgetting my tea. I think I am going to continue on this off camera and update you in the next video how things are going. Like the video, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you next time. Bye!